Let's take a deeper look into Guitar Now Online EDU. GNO EDU has four main components. One is linear video guitar instruction. 2. Guided learning maps that organize the instruction. 3. Assessment tools collect evidence of student learning. And educator support, like content review and an online gradebook. Let's jump into a typical guitar lesson on GNO EDU. All video lessons will have in-screen notation, chord diagrams, scale diagrams, and more that reflect the lesson content. To the right of the videos will be the backing tracks. This is all of the music contained in the lesson without the guitar. Under the backing tracks, you'll be able to click through ebooks and documents that support lesson material. These are very thorough, filled with downloadable and printable notation, chord charts, scale charts, and more. Previous and next buttons help students navigate through the lesson menu, which is always on the right under our ebooks. That's the anatomy of a basic Guitar Now Online lesson window. Let's take a look at the four components inside of Guitar Now Online. Lessons by Track is the GNO step-by-step learning method, taking students from the most basic lessons, like Meet the Guitar, to advanced lessons, like modal soloing, tapped arpeggios, and the cage system. The Lessons by Track method is tested over 2 decades of teaching and delivered in short, progressive, seamlessly connected videos. Just hop on a track and let the process work. One of the most unique features about GNO are the custom-made gateway songs. These songs complement the Lessons by Track perfectly by taking specific skills learned in the lessons and then applying them to songs that reflect a multitude of styles. Imagine learning one 2-minute song, engineered to give you the skills to learn hundreds of songs. Each gateway song comes complete with a backing track and all related documents, making your success unavoidable. Let's take a break from the video lessons and check out the jam track pages. Every jam track page will have a handful of grooves for you to practice your scales, arpeggios, licks, and exercises with. Jam track pages come loaded with diagrams outlining recommended patterns to explore. Pop open and resize these documents for a great practice setup.
Learning maps are the key to differentiating the guitar classroom. The truth is that many of our guitar students come to us with a wide range of experience. Differentiated learning maps allow the teacher to assign appropriate learning paths to each student. Learning maps chunk out material from the website, then connect it to the appropriate gateway song, then signal those key moments when the student needs to record their work. The Guitar Now Online Learning Map Collection serves students at the beginner, intermediate, and advanced level with a variety of interconnected learning maps, each one building on the material learned in the previous map.
Learning maps are at the heart of the GNO experience. Let's learn more about them. Learning maps are comprised of numbered boxes that are linked to either lesson descriptions, video guitar lessons, quizzes, or recording prompts using the GNO Studio or the GNO Metronome. The last box of any learning map is linked to the next learning map in the sequence. Once students land on that learning map, the process begins again.
One of the most powerful tools for guitar students is a recording device. Recording gives the student instant feedback on their strengths and weaknesses. As educators, we can ignite rich discussions with our students as we sit and listen to their performances with them. We can also compare their performance with the performances that are in the lesson videos. The Guitar Now Online Studio and Metronome are both in-browser recording tools, so no other technology is needed to use them. They're easy to learn how to use and very effective in creating a trail of student learning.
Students will instantly multi-track record inside of the Guitar Now Online Studio. They'll use the drop-down and choose any of the backing tracks that they're working on inside of their lessons. Students can easily record any metronome marking inside of the Guitar Now Online metronome. All recordings from the G&O Studio and Metronome are downloadable as WAV files. You can keep them stored on your computer with a date for a true before and after experience. When educators log in to Guitar Now Online EDU, they arrive at the teacher dashboard, which links them to the gradebook, the teacher learning maps, student learning maps, and they can watch the video on how Guitar Now Online works as an educator. Let's take a closer look at the student learning maps. When students log in, they arrive at a link to the Guitar Now Online placement form and the G&O Learning Map library, which contains all of the learning maps. They can also watch the video on how G&O works as a student. All students should start with the placement form, which guides them through a series of questions, filtering them to the correct learning map. Once on the correct learning map, students should click the My Map button, allowing them to access their map from anywhere in the site. Teacher learning maps offer educators a tour through the content that students are working on inside of the student learning maps. When a student clicks a box, they're brought directly to lesson content. When a teacher clicks the same box, a pop-up video launches. This will include a short description of what your student is working on, including offering classroom tips, practice tips, and highlighting potential issues and offering potential solutions. The My Map button inside of Teacher Learning Maps links you directly to the student version of that learning map for quick access to lesson content. All quizzes inside of all learning maps and all of the exercises found in the G&O drill station will be recorded inside of your G&O gradebook. On the left, your class list is displayed. Click the student's name and download a printable report of that student's progress. CLM stands for your student's current learning map. When your student clicks the My Map button inside of their learning map, your gradebook is instantly updated. The quiz name column displays all of the quizzes that your student has taken. Hyperlinked quizzes will display the quiz results, including correct and incorrect answers. The date column displays the date of the quizzes chronologically. The grade is calculated in percentage, and the final column is the average of all grades. Teachers can add their own assignments by clicking Enter Manual Grade. Fill in all the fields. The score is calculated as a percentage. Click Add Record and see the grade reflected in your gradebook. Filter by student allows you to see the progress of only one student. Click the spreadsheet icon to download a report of your full class. That's the G&O Teacher Dashboard. Start a free 30-day trial today. Visit us at the TMEA booth 3248 or email me at jc@guitarnowonline.com.